Welcome to the program with Jesse Phillips, live from his closet. Brought to you by the Locks Hair Wax Company. And now your host, the unremarkable but always ravenous Jesse Phillips.
Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Unless it is not morning where you're at. If it is evening, midday, afternoon, mid-morning, or where I am at, in the closet with my brother Jake, near midnight. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a great and fantastical day, as we are, chugging coffee and attempting to learn how to broadcast to the world.
I already know how to do it.
Okay, I haven't even introduced you yet. Why are you okay, please don't interrupt me when I'm trying. This is my podcast.
Stand corrected.
Now that my brother has introduced himself rudely into the conversation, I will now introduce you to him. Jake, how are you?
Doing good.
Good. World, this is Jake. He is my older and better looking brother who also is a caster of pods. He has his own podcast that is a raging success in Europe, North America, South America, Asia.
Madagascar.
So, I thought, what better person to help me know which side of the microphone to speak into and how to get my burps and gas noises out of the, edit out the crap before I actually send broadcast to the world, which is...
But I'm here for technical support. That's the only reason I'm here. I honestly don't want to be here. I need to be doing something else right now.
Yes, he has other things he should be doing, but I need help. Yesterday, in all seriousness, I was just a normal American. An everyday, average Joe, doing average things, just trying to make a living. Excuse me if I get emotional talking about this, but I woke up this morning and I decided I'm going to have my own program and broadcast to the world. And now I'm doing that. The world is listening. I have the world by the earlobes, and they are listening to me.
And the tail, if you think about it.
And the tail. I have the world, I have it on a string. And
sitting on a rainbow.
So that's where I'm at. Yesterday I was just a normal Joe. Today I have my own program and literally everybody in the world, and we're broadcasting live to them. Just raw emotion, raw me going into the earlobes of the world that is listening. So if that doesn't inspire you or any of the listeners, any of the 6 listeners right now, if I can do it, you can do it.
Wow. That was strangely inspiring. So how did you come up with a name for this broadcast,
the program?
Yeah.
That's a great question. I appreciate you asking that. Basically, I just want to make people smile, snicker, laugh for just a few minutes sometime during their day, preferably on their drive to work or their drive home. I don't want to take up 45 minutes of their time. I just take a few minutes, try to whisper a few little things in their ear to make them chuckle. So the program didn't paint me into a box, and I could, if I want to have somebody be like, hey, bud, you want to go on the program? Like, sure, man. What's the name of it? I said, do you want to go on the program? Yeah, sure, man. What's the name of it? The program. If you don't get the humor in that, then you can just turn this off because you're going to get a lot of humor like that. It's funny to me. If you don't like it,
you don't have to listen.
What are we talking about again?
Nutrition.
Nutrition. Oh, yes. Speaking of nutrition, did I tell you about what I did today?
What?
I had a cheat day from the bottomless pit.
What does that mean?
I don't know. My brain's not working right now. Hold on. Let me sip my coffee. It is boiling hot. All right. So all of you folks in the radio land that have tuned in to this broadcast, just so you'll know, I know you think, super famous, started this show. I already have sponsor. I have a sponsor. Yes. You think that, I'm in this nice studio, probably in the South de France or in New York. No, I am not in any of those places. I am in a closet. And for the reverb, the job we've done, basically we're in a pillow fort.
I've done.
Jake, whose show is this?
It's your show, but I did all the work.
But it's my closet. Someday we will do a video live and y'all can see the exact fort that we are in. But it is hot as blue blazes in here.
And why is that?
Because
you're wearing a hoodie. Take your hoodie off, man.
You're stupid. I don't like you. You always attack what I wear. It's not supposed to be 97 billion degrees.
You're whining about it being hot, and you're wearing an Eskimo coat. Take the coat off, and it'll be a little better immediately, and then we can open the door, perhaps, to get a little fresh air.
If we open the door, we'll lose the sound quality of our pillow fort, Jacob. You told me that.
I did tell you that.
And the coffee that you gave me is great, but it's hot, and I am sweating. Okay, what were we talking about?
Nutrition.
Why are we talking about nutrition? Okay, so normally, folks, and if you follow me for any number of time, you know that I like to eat. Eating is one of my favorite sports. Wow, it is so hot in here. Goodness gracious. I am my pits are sweating. All right, but okay, normally I eat pretty good. And if you talk to my wife, you know, she cooks like Paula Deen, but lately she's been doing really good. She has me on this scoliosis diet, ketosis diet, right?
Yeah.
What is
something.
it? Keto diet. It's the keto diet. And if it's the keto diet, and if you stay on the keto diet for like 3 or 4 days, basically it's high fats. If you stay on the keto diet for 3 or 4 days, you're burning fats, natural fats instead. You don't eat a lot of carbs.
These are all scientific terms you don't need to concern yourself with.
Why did you? I was trying to explain the scientific terms to these people, and it's so hot in here. All right, so you don't eat as much carbs. You don't eat any carbs. Basically, you eat high fats, natural fats, and after 3 or 4 days of eating natural fats, your body goes into scoliosis, and it starts burning your own fat because you're eating. It is so hot in here.
Take the hoodie off as a good step.
But we're broadcasting live. All right, so keto, scoliosis, ketosis, whatever it is. Once you're in it, you start shedding body fat, and you have a Greek goddess figure. Okay, so it's gone great. I've liked it. It's been 2 months since my injuries, and I've been laid up in bed. So okay, all right, y'all don't pay to me. You don't pay to. All right, I don't know I'm just flustered because it's hot. I do not belong in a broadcasting booth. And now you got me talking about my diet that I didn't want to talk about.
What about your cheat day?
Oh, my cheat day. Let's talk about that. That sounds like fun.
I know.
Okay, so in 2 months, I've had one day, and the day on the Super Bowl, I was able to eat chips. I had chips, and they were delicious, and I had some other bad things that day. But besides that, for 2 months, my wife and I have been perfect, doing great, right, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Looking great.
Boring.
It's not boring.
Looking
it's
great. Eating is a bit.
Pureed, smeared cauliflower plants. I love them. I don't eat for like 18 hours, and then for a snack, I lick an apple, and then I have 3 steamed raisin skins. And then right before I go to bed, I scream at myself in the mirror for an hour about how fat I am. That's basically how I've had to lose weight. But
how do you maintain the 285 pounds?
It's hard, man. It's hard. And I'm 240 now. Thank you.
Nice.
For adding that 45 pounds of flat. Of course, it wasn't muscle that you added to me.
I'm just talking about the number, man.
Why are you were looking at my cheeks when you said that. And you know I'm self-conscious about my cheeks. I have a baby face. I know that. Now the world knows that because you brought it up on the podcast.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, thank you. Please keep me on track. You just let me ramble.
This is the third time I've said talk about a cheat day. I didn't have a cheat day.
Okay,
I can't talk about it.
So yesterday I was at the studio. Okay, I was at the studio. I had my chicken. I had spinach, chicken and spinach for lunch. All right, so I was doing intermittent fasting. I went with you actually to go get a black coffee at the 14 Sisters coffee shop in Columbus. Okay, or whatever the amount of sisters it's called, whatever the name of that place is. Three Sisters coffee shop in Columbus, Mississippi. Great. If you're in the area, go there. It's amazing. Where was I going with that?
Still on cheat day for the 4th time.
Still on cheat day for the 4th time. Okay, yes.
I don't want to hear about spinach and Brussels sprouts. Talk about a cheat day.
Spinach and Brussels sprouts. You have to. I'm a storyteller, Jake. I have to paint the picture. All right. So yesterday I came back, still in my fastest state. At 2:00, came back to the office because I took a late lunch to have coffee with you.
Yeah.
Was going to eat my chicken and my spinach, and I go to my desk where I do all my creative thinking, and there was 2 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. Okay, this is the beginning of the story. 2 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. In the back of my head, immediately I said, no, Satan, get out of my face.
Get thee behind me, Satan.
Exactly. Get on out of here, get. Go on, get. But the next thing out of my mouth was, one after the other, I ate 9 donuts.
Nice.
That's why I do intermittent fasting. It's not because I don't want to be fat. Even though that's a good side effect of it, I got to work on my gluttony. All right, so, but the reason I thought it was okay, was because today I knew that I was going to go have Mexican with Lexi, my beautiful bride, and my children, because they're doing Mexican studies in school, and they want to go eat Mexican food. So we said, Friday, cheat day, go hard in the paint, and go eat some Mexican food. So naturally, the day before, I ate 9 donuts. And then today, I came back to the studio, and there was little donuts left over. And I thought, well, I already messed up yesterday. So I had a couple of donuts. Not a big deal. I was going to go to eat Mexican for lunch, and guess what? They brought in pizza for the studio. We all had pizza. I had my favorite, which is pepperoni and mushroom. Everybody write this down, because if you want to get on my good side, just send me coupons in the mail. I love them. I will use them if you send them. Domino. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that, because unless I get them to sponsor me. We'll work on that. Can you work on that?
We'll work on that.
All right. Pepperoni pizza, mushroom, garlic butter, extra large, whole thing, smashed it. Dr. Peppers, lots of Dr. Peppers. And then, you know what I had? More donuts.
Good gosh, man. How many?
And then I went hard in the paint at Mexican food. I had shrimp, steak, quesadillas, lots of cheese, 17 baskets of chips, and then hit up Bops on the way, which Bops is going to get that one on the, you got to put that on the list for.
The old Rolodex.
Yeah, put that on the list. We're getting Bops as a sponsor, because I want all I can eat Bops. Please, you write it down. Please, right now. Thank you. All right, folks, it's about time to get on up out of here. I don't really care who you voted for, or who you want to impeach, or if you vaccinate your children. I just want to have a little place, a little refuge from the storm, if you will. Just forget about the crazy old world outside for just a few minutes a day, and you can listen to me ramble about nothingness. Or somethingness. It depends on if I'm in a good mood, a bad mood, if I'm hungry, or if I'm feeling inspired, or if I'm hot as blue blazers. It's how hot in here. Anyway, folks, hope you have a good evening, or morning, or whatever time of day it is. Don't text and drive. Don't drink and drive. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Okay, just cut me off. Stop. I don't know how to stop rambling. Just cut off. Stop. Goodbye, America. All right, folks. Toodaloo.